the structuralism. Okay, the one is consensus and other one is conflict. Conflict, there are basically another two concepts. The first one was Marxism, that was our last topic, and now we are going to discuss about feminism. Okay, if you remember, we discussed that conflict basic approach is that they wanted to bring change in the society. They said, or they see that whatever the organization, whatever the institutions are working in the society, they are not working properly. Okay, so another idea which is a part of our today discussion is feminism. If we define the feminism, so feminism basically is a conflict theory that suggests that man basically oppressions of the woman in society. They basically are the reason to oppressed women in the society. Okay, that is basic definition which comes from the word feminism. They see that this society is a male stream. Okay, the society is under the control of the man or of the not in the control of the female. Male thinkers focusing on the issues of man and they ignore the woman. Okay, the third definitions of that word feminism, that it evolved over time to deal with the contemporary issues and intersectionality of the woman experience. Okay, that was the basic idea we are getting from the word feminism. Now the feminism we basically categorize the feminism into three parts. Okay, the first one is radical, the other one is liberal, and the third one is Marxism feminism. Okay, if we talk about the first one, radical feminism, radical feminism always blame a man. They said it's a man-made society. Okay, they give the priority to their work. Okay, and they give permissions or order to the woman that woman will stay at home. Okay, it's a basically division of the work. We will do work outside of the home and you will do the work inside the home. After division of the works or after the division of the responsibility, they give some kind of preference or the priority to the work. They said the people who are working outside the home, they must get more priority or more preferences, or they have a more worth. And people who are working inside the home, like a female, they are a housewife, so they don't have enough work to do. Okay, so that the way radical feminists think, they always blame the man that why they are not getting proper rights in the society because of the man. Okay, the next is liberal. Now the liberal is something which is basically balancing or creating the balancing between both genders. They said both are victim and only problem is culture or the system. Because of the system, male and the female both are suffering. Why there is a huge gap between male and the female? Because of the system, because of the culture. They are talk about culture, we can say that they are talking about religion, that religion is giving more priority to the man as compared to female. Okay, that's why there is a huge gap between man and woman in terms of society responsibility. The third one, basically idea given by Marxism feminism. Marxist feminism said capitalism is the only reason of you can say the woman exploitation. Okay, they said the reason of for the woman to get lower wage or work unpaid or lower wages or work at home, they give arguments that this is the division of labor and this is because of some capitalistic world. Okay, if we go back to the past or 1 century ago, there is a basically two system who are working in the current world or on the current planet. The first one are known as capitalistic and other ones are known as socialization. Capitalistic are those who basically hold the means of the productions. Okay, and other one, the other system which is known as socialization. In the socialization, the government hold all the means of the production, where everyone has easily access to the every resources of or every natural resources whatever they want to access. Okay, the issue is that initially like America is one of the prominent country who comes under the heading of capitalistic world. They would love and they prefer capitalistic economy. Okay, on the other hand, some of the countries, for example China or the Italy, they are working into the socialization. if we go back to the history, some female in the Europe were protesting against or were protesting for their rights. Okay, so that was the plan basically given by those socialization country, and they asked that those female that if you want to get your rights, you have to give priority and you have to fight against the capitalism, because you are not getting right because of what? Because of the capitalistic world. They won't allow you to get higher salary, they won't allow you to settle in your life, because this is not kind of a supporting system for capitalistic world. Okay, so they were protesting against what? They were protesting against capitalism. Okay, so what was the reason given by the Marxist feminism? The first ideology is that because of the woman oppression and discrimination is the capital. That was the first ideology basically given to those protester women. The next was economic system should change to the capitalism or should change to socialization from the capital. Okay, the next ideology, the exploitation of the female labor, is the capitalism. The next idea was that women cannot be liberal. I mean, then they can't get freedom in terms of settling in their life, in terms of their wages, in terms of their salaries, whenever the capital economy is working. The last one was that there should be a socialization or socialism to ensure gender equality. Okay, so that was basically the ideas given to the Marxist feminism, or you can say this is the basic ideology which is working under the Marxism economy. So there are some feminists who basically quoted and who explained the term feminism. The first one we have basically Shulamith. She said origin of the gender stratification is biological differences. They said man and woman are biologically differ from each other because of their biological, or you can say because of it starts from their body. Okay, as their bodies differ, so everything will be differ between man and the woman. The other person was Rusaldo. He said when people consider society on equal basis, like there shouldn't be any kind of a division of work, there shouldn't be any kind of a work which have more worth. If we live in such kind of a situation, in such kind of a society, then the society would be in a position to give more gender equality. So that was the basic idea given by some economists, or we discussed in the heading of the feminism.